Hello everyone, MFpallytime here. Let me walk you through a conundrum I've been having. So, you guys know I've had issues recording off consoles before. Let me take you on a little trip. So, I recently posted The Last of Us Episode 4. It looks like shit because I was trying some editing stuff, trying to adjust the gamma, and it just looked like ass, and I wasn't happy with it, but it looked even worse on YouTube, so that was fun. But with consoles, I've had a lot of trouble with desync in the past. I've gone through several different capture cards. I've switched to various different consoles. I've had trouble. It's been a very, 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 very frustrating experience. I've never really been able to figure out why it was happening. And it keeps happening, and it's not consistent, and it's very, very irritating. I've always used Adobe Premiere as my editing choice. So here's the raw file. This is the raw video. A lot of you were giving me feedback on this episode saying that there was an audio desync that happened with the in-game sound. And I was skipping through the video. I was like, every 10, 20 seconds I was going through. I didn't notice anything. I kept skipping. I didn't notice anything. This is the video on YouTube I was doing this on. And then someone started giving me a bit more specific feedback, which is what you should always do when there's a problem in someone's video, a technical problem. You should tell them exactly where the problem is. So at 9:40, I walk over to this wall. I look at it. I made a comment about it being cool that the light was purple when you're looking at blue on the wall. Okay, whatever. So that's the raw file. Let me turn that up for you just to make sure you can hear it. Totally fine, right? Nothing going on, nothing out of the ordinary. Well, here is the file in Adobe Premiere. At the same time, we're going to go ahead and mute my audio. We'll go ahead and increase the volume just to make sure you can hear it. Clearly, none of that makes any fucking sense. It came out of nowhere. It just started happening. So frustrating. In fact, I wonder if we remove this. I wonder if we take this out of my project sequence and put it back in, if we'll get the same audio peaks. That's actually pretty interesting. I've never tried to do that before. We do. So it's just a problem converting the video into Adobe Premiere. Now you can see this is the audio peak right here. Let's do it again. Okay, so what I can do that someone recommended is go into Handbrake, which is a file conversion. Oh, this is good. It saved it on E. Oh, this is good. So this didn't even work. Oh, fantastic. So apparently I can convert the file. I named it Dick because it was pissing me off. And then try re-adding that into Adobe Premiere to see if it'll work. Clearly that's fun. Also, it's worth noting that that has a 1-to-1 ratio, or probably a 1-to-1.5. So a 20-minute video like this one took about 28 minutes to do. So that's 28 minutes added to the creation time of every single video I record on a console. So here's the same clip in Sony Vegas, which apparently doesn't have a problem with the AverMedia codec. You can see there's no crazy screaming noise in the background. I just have to use Sony Vegas. which is a very expensive program that I know nothing about, where in Adobe Premiere, I know all the hotkeys. I know everything there is to know about Adobe Premiere, other than the fact that it has an AverMedia. It has problems with AverMedia codecs. So this is the kind of stuff you guys never get to see. It's the kind of stuff that's really, really, really frustrating. And it's the kind of stuff that makes it look like I don't know what I'm doing when I do. And it's very frustrating. Just thought I would share it. I guess the next step is to start editing everything in Sony Vegas, or everything I record on the consoles at least. And I'll try to get used to that. Fun.